Matt Lenihan, Boxing Social in association with Forged Irish Stout, Empire Fight Store, freebets.com. Here with Nick Ball and trainer Paul. Nick, let's just start with you. Obviously very disheartened. You feel like you should be coming away as a world champion. Were you very shocked when them results were getting read out? A few very strange scorecards.
Yeah, very strange. Yeah, it's a strange moment for me now, to be honest. You know, this is not I didn't expect this, to be honest. We've come here to become world champion, not unless. Yeah, and got a draw. It's a bit mad, to be honest.
Paul, I'll come to you now. Although the decision didn't go his way, how pleased, how proud are you of his performance? He went in there against a very seasoned fighter who's been there, done it, won the T-shirt, and gave a great account of himself, and in a lot of people's eyes should now be champion.
No, that is true, and Nick deserves a big pat on the back for that, because he has, in my eyes and in the eyes of pretty much everyone in the arena, I don't know about probably the people watching at home, he's unseated a two-time world champion, a good long-reigning world champion, a good champion, you know, and he's gone in there and he's done a great job on him. He's dropped the fella twice and he's given it, you know, he's really, if you forgive my friends, he really beat the shit out of him over the last half of the fight, and yet for some inexplicable reason the officials have gone against him, you know.
Nick, is it frustrating with you when your style is, you know, obviously you're very rough on the inside. The referee, as soon as you got on the inside, seemed to break you up quite quickly. Didn't allow that initial few seconds for you to maybe get shots off, sort of stifling your rhythm a bit. Do you felt like things were going against you, but when you're thinking, you know, what's happening here? I'm trying to work. I should be allowed. Yeah,
it was all against me, wasn't it? You only had to, you know, see the fight and watch the fight and know that it was all against me. As soon as we touched, it was break. He was throwing himself on the floor, running away. Size difference, obviously that means nothing, but yeah, felt like it was all against me, and yeah.
I've seen better officiating at kids' amateur bouts on a Saturday morning in the sports centre. You know, that referee, it's professional boxing. You're supposed to allow the action to go on the inside. They're supposed to, you know, to box on the inside and to work there. It's part of the game, an exciting part of the game as well. And that referee couldn't get in quick enough. You know, I'm not calling him corrupt, but if you told me he was, that's what I would expect to see. You know, in the performance of him, thought he was terrible.
Nick, I suppose now, is this going to make a rematch harder, because obviously he's had a tough fight, there's a draw, so for him to come back to the table now, do you envisage this being a bit of a difficult process, maybe getting him back in?
Yeah, to be honest, yeah. The way he was fighting and his body language, and when I was looking at him, I felt like he didn't want to know, which he didn't, to be honest. He was running away. I felt like he was running away. I was chasing him in the ring, throwing himself on the floor, so you know, he was doing that in that fight, so why would he want to take a rematch? But who knows?
Nick made him look like an old man. He was okay for 4 or 5 rounds, and then you know, he held his own. It was close. The rounds were hard to score. I've heard it said that Nick was 5 down after 5. I disagree, but they were close enough to score, to make an argument either way, most of them. But then after that, Nick took over. The tide turned. He started getting the shots off, started counter punching well, you know, and you know, and he won the fight clear.
I suppose, Nick, the thing that you take away from this is the fact that you know that you've been in there at the level that you wanted to compete at for so long, and like you said, in your eyes, many people's eyes, and your trainer's eyes, you're an uncrowned champion. Have you got a message for your fans, the people who supported you back home and got behind you on this journey, which will continue, and hopefully a rematch? You got a message for these people? Yeah, just a massive thank you for always supporting me, getting behind me, and everyone, all my close people around me, for getting me to this point in my career, especially Paul. I wouldn't be standing here in places like this without him. And yeah, you know, the way we do in the gym every day goes unnoticed, but fight night it comes out, and you know, hard work pays off. Yeah. Well, Nick, appreciate your time. Paul, thank you as well. Thanks for talking to Boxing Social. Commiserations. We'll catch up again soon. Thanks, mate.